How about now? Here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first race of the Roblox, or not, geez, Roblox, what am I on about? The Legends of Stock Car Racing Championship. It is season number 1. I am so very excited to get this started. So, yeah, how about we go ahead and do it? It's gonna be a great time. So let's go ahead and have some fun. All right, we're gonna turn that off so I don't have to listen to it. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I'm actually gonna turn up my desktop audio quite a bit because y'all cannot hear me. Or at least you can't hear me well. That or I could just talk louder, but I don't really feel like it right now, so. Apparently it's all the way up. I guess I could. Desktop audio. How about now? Is that better? We'll see if it'll be better. Alright. We are gritting up for the race. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and we're gonna get rolling. I am trying to find a stream link because I have maybe a fraction of a brain cell. You guys can see it's not a great ticker, but I have it up there for right now. There is a ticker up at the top there that you can go ahead and use. All right, so without further ado, let's go. All right. Oh, I can't send a message in announcements. You jerk. All right, then we will go ahead and put it right there. All right. Let's go ahead and do it, shall we? Are they gridded? I cannot tell. Yes, they absolutely are. All right, good luck, everybody. 120 laps. Let's go have some fun. I'll be up here in the booth, and I might interview some guys that are under caution, so just be ready just in case. Thank you, guys. Let's have some fun. All right. We're going to get ready to go racing. Let's, well, I missed the start, yeah, obviously, because I'm commentating here. Right, the ticker's up at the top. I'm going to put this away. Hopefully, you guys can see this good. It looks like it is. Stream looks like it's coming through okay on my end. I'm going to go ahead and chuck this over here. All right. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. As we are just moments away from the green flag. Hey Ryan, is Jonathan still going up to the front here? Did you tell everybody that or no?
No, I can't figure that out. So no,
we're just gonna
we'll
have
have
what
to
it is.
figure. We're gonna have to figure out a different prize for him. We're gonna have to figure something out.
Maybe
I
some
might just
bonus
give him
points. I don't know.
bonus points, or I'll give him a cash prize or something. I'll figure
That
it
works.
out.
Yeah, that works. All right.
Yeah, we're going green. I gotta
Awesome.
go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from him first. The league owner there, Ryan Holler. We are getting ready to go green. Let me check the description here. The link to the Facebook, I think, works. I'm double checking it. Nope, it definitely works. You guys can join that if you would like, if you're interested in getting into this league. That is in the description. But here we go. We're getting ready to go racing. Here is your current lineup. It's Connor Leach, Anthony Zilich, Ryan Holler, Caleb Sisk, Joe David, Nick Biddy, Skylar Herod, Daryl Weatherford, Bob Cornwell, Jonathan Wright, your clash, or your dual winner, I should say, Michael Lanfear, and that is everybody, because I am at the bottom there. And as the pace truck rolls off of turn number 4, we are getting ready to go green flag racing here from Daytona. 120 laps is the
Green,
distance.
green, green.
Let's go ahead and have some fun. It's 300 miles of racing. We are green. It's Connor Leach with a great start. Behind him, Jonathan Wright all the way in the back. That's your dual winner. Did not get a spectacular start there. As Anthony Zilich hangs it around the outside. He's trying to hold on to that second place position, but he's going to have the 6 machine looking up his inside. Anthony Leach, nice job there, bud. Connor Leach continues to lead the field. Now it's Caleb Sisk looking for the second spot. He's got help from Nick Biddy, Ryan Holler, and the 29 Chevrolet runs. It's still all Connor Leach up at the front of the field. The number 71, Jake. I believe that says Jakeman's Chevrolet Impala. Let's go ahead and have a little bit of a further look back in the field. That's the wrong direction. Nice job. Bob Cornwell well in the back here. Well behind the leaders here as they come across the stripe. That's the 00 machine. Ahead of him. What is happening here? This is being weird. Oh, okay, there we go. Michael Lanfear, there's Bob Cornwell once again. We're missing a couple of drivers this week, so this is a great turnout, all things considered. Now we're looking for the race lead is Caleb Sisk. As they head down into turn number 3, he's still looking for that position on the number 71. He's not going to get it this time. He's got help from Nick Biddy as it's Leach down to the bottom on the back straightaway once again. That's not the back straightaway. Wow, I suck at this. Yeah, I'm real smart person. And side by side for the race lead, as I say, that's Sisk looking to the outside. He's got no help. He might be all up there to dry, all by himself. Some cars have fallen back in the pack there. Those are the same ones from before. It's Daryl Weatherford, Michael Lanfear, Jonathan Wright, and Bob Cornwell. So we got 11 cars here that have entered this race. Now it's a new leader. I completely missed it. Nick Biddy takes the race lead off of 4. Side by side for the second place position. Connor Leach looking in. Caleb Sisk runs in the 3rd spot. He's looking to give some help to the number 71 Chevrolet. And car in the wall, it's the number 6 machine. I believe that's Joe David. He's going to keep it together for the time being. He loses a couple spots there to Holler and Herod. He got in the wall hard there. Might have some wheel damage on the machine. Down low, it's the number 32. I believe that's Nick Biddy. Yes, it is, along with the number 11 of Anthony Zilich, one of the powerhouses in this racing league. I did mute up in Discord, right? I'm not an idiot? Okay, cool. Still keeping an eye on everything here. Number 71 continues to lead the race. He's led most of the way this afternoon. And apologies for a second. I'm going to pull up the actual iRacing page and move it over to the other side. And they're crashing in the back.
Flag.
As I do that, the caution flag comes out. Caution is out. 71 is still the leader. All right.
Hey, when a yellow goes, let's slow down and not arc a brake. Please and thank you. Thank you for my TED Talk.
That was on me. I'm sorry, gentlemen.
All right, we're going to go ahead and have a look back at that. I completely missed that. My apologies there, guys. Let's have a look. I know Sisk was involved in that. It was coming off turn
I
number
just washed
2.
up off the bottom. Lack of experience in this car.
Apparently, the 6 car washes up from the bottom. We have 2 6 cars. That's the 006. Oh, you see, he
Go
gets
ahead,
the
Bob,
leader
Darryl. I'm gonna
into
pit.
the wall there. Let's go ahead and have a little look at a slow motion there. He all on his own. Yeah, look at this here. You see the sparks. He bottoms out, heads up the track. Somehow your leader does not crash. Incredible job there by Connor Leach not to go into the wall or spin out. And then the 3, oh man, just gets hooked hard into the outside wall. And a massive crash for the number 3 machine there. Wow. Very unfortunate. We crash on lap number 5. Some guys are going to have to use their fast repairs. And what an incident already. I'm going to go ahead and go back and get a little picture of that for the Facebook page, by the way. That's in the description. Shameless plug there. Apparently, I cannot find drivers. Oh, here we are. All right, let's go ahead and rewind back here a little bit. Let me see if I can get a better angle on that. Apparently, none of these are good angles. Oh, I'm on CISC. That's why. I'm stupid. Yeah, nice job, idiot. Yeah, I only have a couple brain cells that still work. All right. That has been taken care of. That was Skylar Herod, by the way, that got in the wall, just for anyone that was wondering. And some of the guys pit, the leader stays out on that one there. And that was an absolutely massive crash here. A big hit for the number 3 of Skylar Herod. Yeah, so some guys already having to use their fast repairs on, what was that, lap 5, lap 6 out of 120. And yeah, that's not at all what you want to see as one of these drivers here. All right, just looking at the board up here one more time. Apologies for the lack of commentary. Right now we're under caution flag. So let's go ahead and have a look through the field, shall
I
we?
gotta jump to the back, Bob.
Oh, we're dropping to the back, apparently. All right, so here, I'm going to pull it up right over here. We got Connor Leach, Ryan Holler, Anthony Zillage, Joe David, Michael Lanfear, Jonathan Wright, Daryl Weatherford, Bob Cornwell, Caleb Sist, Nick Biddy, and Skylar Herod round out the field. It probably would have helped if I would look at how he spells that name. It's with an E. All right, I believe we are going green this lap by, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get excited once more as we are going to be going back green flag racing in just a moment down the back straight. We're about a half a lap away from doing it.
Hey, do you know when to throw the caution for the competition cautions?
Not a clue. When are they?
Lap 20, 70, end of the race, 120. All right, bye.
All right. All right, I'm going to put that up there just so I have that as a note. Okay. Hopefully, we'll go ahead and get some more green flag racing going on here for you folks. It's Connor Leach on the inside, Ryan Holler on the outside. It's Joe David, Anthony Zillage, and Bob Cornwell rounding out your top 5. Some of the guys back out there have gotten their fast repair. Skylar Herod, the only car currently a lap down. He is 2 laps down after his incident there on lap number 5.
Green flag, green flag.
And we are going back green flag, racing one more time. Connor Leach with an incredible restart. Am I looking at the right person here? I think I am, but I'm on TV too like an idiot. Leach with an incredible restart there. Joe DeVee tucks into the second place. Anthony Zilich, and then Ryan Holler loses 2 spots on the initial green flag. Caleb Sisk already back into 5th after being involved in that lap 5 incident. Connor Leach with an incredible gap over the rest of the field. I would imagine they will reel him back in here. As now Anthony Zilich looks for the second spot. He'll have it off of 4. A little further behind them, the 32 and Sisk, I believe it's, I don't remember who's in, I'm really stupid. It's Biddy and Sisk. They were battling for a moment. They've gotten that singled back out. And some more cars in the back. And they appear to just be kind of waiting around in this kind of point in time. But they will eventually come in front. We'll see some racing here. We're still early on, only 12% of the way through the Daytona 300. And as I said, that Zilich has caught your race leader of Connor Leach. Leach has led most of the race thus far. Probably would help if I looked at how many laps he's led, but I don't know if I can. Is that possible? I don't even know if I can do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I can. Wow, I didn't know that. Cool. I'm gonna look over here while we're going single file. Yeah, I did not see how many laps are led by anybody. At least not at this current point in time. Well, either way, Zilich now looking for a way around the race leader. As Herod, like I said, the lap down after the crash, he's just kind of riding around looking for some yellows here. Obviously, one on lap 20 and one on lap 70. Those will be our competition cautions. No stages, just competition cautions. The budget should field back up. But right now, it's still all Connor Leach. And the battle might be on for the 3rd spot. Holler looked to the bumper of DeVee with a great run, and he takes it to the outside in 2. As they head down the back straightaway, it's Anthony Zilich continuing to look on the bumper of the number 71. He'll duck to the outside. No, he won't. He stays in line, committed to the bumper of the number 71. And now it's Joe DeVee to the outside. He's in the wall again for a 2nd time this evening. That number 6 machine has gotten in the outside wall already a couple times. Definitely not what he wants to be doing right now, but that is the top 3 all alone. That gives Holler the 3rd position. Leach continues to head the field. We'll go ahead and have a look a little bit further back in the pack. I should say the secondary pack now, as they were getting racy for just a moment. Michael Lanphier in the back there, looking to have a fight with Jonathan Wright, your dual winner. And it appears as, I believe the 6 has gotten it collected back up here. And I think he'll be all right for the time being. He's gotten in the outside wall quite a few times. DeVee appears to be holding it. He is over a 2nd back now. Lost some time to the race leaders. Let's go ahead and look just a little bit further back here and see if there's anything going on. Not particularly. So back up at the front. We've seen it already. Zilich has been committed to the back bumper of the number 71 of Leach, and they are starting to pull away from Brian Holler just a little bit, and they're all starting to pull away from the pack behind. Obviously, this won't matter in just a few laps' time because the competition caution comes out in just 7 laps. And now Zilich, he looked to try to make a move to the inside there for just a moment. He's not going to do so. Holler has closed back in the backpack. With the second, I guess I should have the middle pack right there. Single file, trying to run down your race leaders. But still all Connor Leach up in the front of the field. He's led most of the way this afternoon. Zilich looking a little dancy on the back bumper there, starting to get squirrely. But it appears as though they're trying to ride it out. They saw that crash that happened on lap 5. They've taken that as a message to tone it back just a little bit, dial it down. Don't want to be junking your cars and using your fast repairs early, as both the leaders are sideways off 4. This time by, it'll be 5 laps to go until the competition caution flies on lap number 20. It's Caleb Lee. I suck at this. It's Connor Lee. And the 3 cars continue to break away. I'm going to jump to the back as we've got a battle. I went the wrong direction. Nice job. As there is a battle in the middle pack here. Caleb Sisk has now gotten back up to the 4th spot as Joe DeVede continues to drop. Go ahead and drop back another car. Here we see Jonathan Wright, the dual winner, making a move, along with Lanfear makes a move as well, and I believe that's Biddy in the 32. So now the number 6 of DeVede drops all the way back to the back of that front pack. I'm still terrible at this. I'm so sorry that you have to listen to this, but at least you're here. As DeVede, like I said, is in the wall again. He has not had a good go about it these last couple laps here, folks. I don't want to spot the pace car. As they send it off. I believe this is out of turn number 4. Yes, it is. That is not what I wanted to pull up, but I did anyway. As they head down the front straightaway, Zilich. And oh my God, I'm terrible. Zilich and Leach are at the front of the field once again. I say once again, they've been up there the whole time. As they are now pulling away from Ryan Holler, who I would assume made a mistake and lost a lot of time there in the process of me being a little bit stupid. That's all right, we keep it green down the back and into 3 with just 3 laps to go until the competition caution flies. The number 71 continues to lead down the front straightaway. This time it'll see 2 laps to go until the competition caution. We'll have a look back at the backpack as the lead group has started to separate themselves from the rest of the field. Back here they have also gotten single file. Let's have a look at the group. That consists of just Skylar Herod, Tara Weatherford, Bob Cornwell way at the back of the field. And side by side for the lead, Zilich. He does not get a big enough run. He tried to get to the outside there and maybe take away the race lead. That or he just wanted some clean air on his nose. We've seen him very committed to the bumper of the number 71 machine. But it looked like he had a little bit of a moment there. Tried to step out. More damage to the Joe DeVede machine. He must have gotten in the wall once more.
That's 20, Carson.
And now the competition caution.
He missed it.
Caution, yellow flag.
There it is. We got it. It didn't want to work. Sorry.
Well, better late than never.
Hey, are you there?
Yep.
So I just remembered, when you're right-clicking on people and throwing the caution, is it making them go to the back of the line?
No. Why?
Because when I was doing it the other night and I was throwing cautions, like I think I threw it and it told me to go to the back of the line, like I brought out the caution.
Is it telling you to right now?
No, I'm just afraid it might be doing that to other people.
I was highlighted over you, and I clicked
No,
on you.
okay, that's fine. Then the highlight over me.
All right, I'm gonna ask. Does anybody have a black flag that I need to know about? Just making sure. I'm gonna ask them. If so, please speak up.
All right, I gotta go.
All right. Yeah, once again, you heard from the league owner of Ryan Holler, and I don't believe there was any abnormal black flags on that one. So we are now going ahead, and we are going to be going back green flag here in just a few laps. But for a minute, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. No advertisements, just going to sit here for just a minute and take a break. And I will see you on the other side of this brief pause. All right, pit stops are kicking off here. leads them down. Anthony Zilich is in behind. Go ahead and watch the pit stops here and make sure there's no violations of any kind. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, he's good. 71 was good. Anybody behind? Anthony Zilich stays out on track. Check the 6 here. Yep, he's good. Not too many pit boxes. Very nice. How about Biddy? I believe Biddy, he looked good. Yep. Biddy is good. Everybody is good on the pit stops. Pit cycle is clear. No penalties on any drivers. Anthony Zilich is the only car that stayed on. Interesting strategy call here. We'll have to see if this is going to pay off for him or not. There is, you see, Leach and the rest of the field coming off pit road. Jonathan Wright, a little bit of a dark horse. Maybe took 2 tires, but has made his way all the way up to the 3rd position. You know, I'm going to double check that while we're here. Harrod down pit road in the number 3. Let's take a look at Jonathan Wright here. Did he do a 2-tire pit stop to get him up to this spot? Oh, he went through his box, and I think that kind of forced his hand on 2 tires. Wow, slid through his box to begin with. Yeah, he definitely took 2 tires. He got out of that box way before anybody else. Man. Yeah, it slid through his box, and it kind of went from, you know, bad, and then it almost went worse, but he decided to just take the 2 tires and not give up the track position. A good call there by your dual winner, showing some of his skill in the racing, or the race manager. And once again, this is the Legends of Stock Car Racing Championship, Season 1, Race 1, the Daytona 300. You are watching this live on the Car Guy Gaming YouTube channel. It's a pleasure to have you. As always, I am Car Guy. And we've got a bunch of racing left for you guys. It's still 98 laps to go once we head back. Well, not once we head back green. Right now, it's 98 laps to go. And there's all kinds of fun and excitement that lies ahead. If you guys are interested in joining this league, the Facebook group is linked in the description if you want to go ahead and get started. This league is so much fun, and I'm sure you have a great time, and we would absolutely love to have you out here. And we would love to see you on the live stream. And we'd love to see you in the live chat, so how about we go ahead and get some chats going. Let's get live. Let's get active. We will be going green this time. Anthony Zilich, number 11, is your race leader. Then it's Connor Leach, Ryan Holler. I cannot tell who's on the outside there. Waiting for him to come through here. It is Nick Biddy, I believe. Yes, it is. Then it is Joe DeVede, Caleb Sisk. It is Daryl Weatherman, Bob Cornwell, Jonathan Wright, who dropped to the back there, Michael Lanfear, Skylar Harrod, who is now only 1 lap down. And remember, the rules that we have, Harrod only being 1 lap down. If a caution comes out and he is the first car 1 lap down, he'll get that lucky dog. Obviously, we have a mandatory competition caution at lap number 70. That is the next guaranteed caution that we will have. Hopefully, we get some green flag pit stops. We were seeing some of those last Wednesday night in the dual race, and they were very exciting. This is a great race last Wednesday, and we only had about 6 drivers. Now we have double that, and almost double that, I should say, with 11 in the field. And some of the guys picking the inside back there. Pace car drops to the Geico restart zone, and we head back green flag. Race Anthony Zilich leads him to the green. He does not get going as well as Leach has been in the lead. Or at least when Leach was in the lead. And now Leach gets a big shove. He's already looking to the outside for the race lead. We're side by side. Down to and turn number 2, here they come. It's 71 of Leach. And Zilich has no help. Leach has got Biddy on the back bumper. Sisk is there as well. And now DeVede jumps to the high side. Zilich down on the bottom. It looks like he might tuck in line. He does not here. As Leach jumps out to a massive lead, go and shuffle over to him here. And the rest of the field follows suit. Some of those guys, I think, are just chilling in the back, waiting for something to happen here. For those 4 of you that are watching, welcome in. Hopefully you're enjoying the race thus far. Plenty of racing action that lies ahead. 96 laps of the Daytona 300. Wow, as I said it up at the front of the field, it's all Connor Leach, Nick Biddy, Anthony Zilich, Caleb Sisk, and Ryan Holler round out the top 5. And what a race it has been up to this point. One big crash on lap number 5. That's the only caution for incident thus far this afternoon. And they all start to single file out. That's going to be a common theme here this afternoon as well. You're going to want to single file out. Make sure you save some of your race car for the later components of this evening's race. Wonder if my computer is going to yell at me if I put my phone in. It did not. Oh, yes, it did. Oh, never mind. It cares. It's fine. All right. Yeah, sure. Great. All right. What we got going right now, it is Connor Leach and Nick Biddy. They have broken away from the rest of the pack. Meanwhile, they are side by side at the back of this group here. I believe the three, that's Skylar Herod. He is a lap down, a big move out of Caleb Sisk. What a dive to the inside on Anthony Zilich. He'll take away P3, an incredible move into turn number 1. Behind him, it is the number 3. That is, keep in mind, that is a lap machine, not for position with any of these cars that are here. But a beautiful move out of Caleb Sisk in the number 6 machine. It's technically the 006. But for the sake of my sanity and the commentary, we're just going to call it the 6. There are 2 6s, but I'll try to refer to them as their driver names, if at all possible. It is still that 2-car breakaway at the front. They're getting racy in the back there. As the number 3 is looking to make another move, we're going to go ahead and jump back there for just a moment. As Zilich now also looks underneath Sisk. We're 2 by 2 for, I believe that is just outside the top 5. And they're getting squirrely. It's Holler on the back bumper of Zilich. And then it's, what's his name? I forgot it again. I'm an idiot. It's Herod on the back bumper of Sisk. Sisk looking to come down here on Zilich. He'll do so. Doesn't want the lap machine behind him. I don't blame him. And in the wall there also went the number 25 of Darryl Weatherman. While he was on the outside of, I believe that is Joe DeVede. Yes, it was. Now Caleb Sisk is leading that charge. The 2 at the front continue to drive away incredibly here. I'm very surprised they were able to break away that far as his backpack continues to fight on. Zilich now having to deal with the lap machine to his outside. And like I said, that's not for position. This 3 car is just up here trying to get anything he can, hoping for a double flight to put himself back on the lead lap. That is the lucky dog rule here. The 25 of Darryl Weatherly in the wall, or Weatherman in the wall once again. He slows way down there in the back. It's Weatherford. I'm so stupid. Not Weatherman, Weatherly, it's Weatherford. My apologies, Darryl. I am so sorry. But yeah, Weatherford got in the wall there. Definitely not what he was looking for this afternoon. I believe he'll stay in the tow in the draft. As now, while I was doing that, Skylar Herod leads this charge of the second group as the lap machine. And Zilich back there looking of Holler for, I believe that would be, yes, the 4th position. The 2 in the front continue to break away here. And it's been a pretty calm race besides the lap 5. It's been a fairly calm race. Not a whole lot has gone on. That is sure to amp up here as we get further on into the race. Herod still leads this group. Zilich trying to fend from Holler, and Sisk is right behind the number 30 machine. Beautiful looking cars we have out here. Tons and tons of beautiful paint schemes. Let's go ahead and jump back up to the front here and see if anything has gone on. It has not. Holler in the wall as I say that back there. Big damage to the right side on the 29 Harvick Chevrolet. Behind him, we have this small group back here. It is Wright, I believe it's Wright, Lanfear, and Cornwell. And indeed it is, that round out that 3-car pack. They are just chilling in the back. And this is very similar to what Wright and Lanphier did last week in the duel. They waited at the back until we got to nearing the end of the race, got a late race caution. They went up at the front, took the lead. Unfortunately, Lanphier crashed out, took out Jeremy Berger with him, who is not here tonight. The Berger brothers, incredible to watch. Unfortunately, neither of them are here this evening, but they will be on for future races. Up at the front of the field, nothing changed. It's still Connor Leach who has led most of the way this afternoon. And it is Biddy continuing to push behind him. They are still pulling away from the pack behind, who is continuously still fighting. As I say that, though, they have gotten singled out. I wonder if they'll be able to reel in the lead group here. Well, we're going to find out. You can view the ticker on the top of your screen to know where your drivers are running. And obviously the best way to support this league and the best way to support me is to leave a like and subscribe to the stream, as well as join the Facebook group if you would like to race in this league as well. It is absolutely 100% free as long as you have iRacing subscription. The required cars and tracks as David in the wall again. He seems to have a magnet on the right side of that car, pulling him up to the safer barrier as more damage onto that race machine. Meanwhile here, Herod getting passed by lap cars, more cars in the wall behind them. I believe that might have been the 6 machine again. It was. Wow, this 6 car just loves the outside wall. Weatherford is still hanging in back there. And the backpack, I believe, is still alive. Yes, it absolutely is. Cornwell has fallen off of that backpack. He will lose the ground and run around by himself now. The lead continues to maintain the same. That was not English, but it still continues to be the same. As they get into single file out again, they have still lost another 10th to that lead group. Even after I say lead group, it's 2 cars pushing and tandeming away at the front of the field. This group it's Sisk, Zilich. You have the lap machine of Herod, and then it's Holler, who now makes the move. Holler being your league owner, Zilich, one of our great admins of the server. Number 11 machine. He now looks for the position on Sisk. And I'm very surprised that these guys are fighting instead of pushing to try to go catch these race leaders. But they just aren't. They're just fighting. As I just realized, we have a massive, well, I say we have a massive amount of Chevrolets. They're all Chevrolets. I'm stupid, they're all Chevrolets. Because that's the only one iRacing offers. You just put different paint schemes on them. And it's still the same at the front here as Zilich looking to make a move. He slides off of 4 and is going to have to cede the position back to Caleb Sisk here, who continues to lead the group. And they have now lost almost an entire second, 7/10 of a second in 2 laps. A concerning amount to have lost to the back ahead. They need to start pushing. As I say that, though, they now gain back 4/10 in 1 and 2. As Zilich gets in the wall, I believe he's pushing the crap out of the back of that 006. And once again, thank you guys for watching the stream. We're happy to have you. And we're also happy to have racing here on this wonderful Wednesday evening. Hopefully you all are having a good night. I am Car Guy Gaming. You're watching this live on the Car Guy Gaming YouTube channel. And up at the front, I missed it. My apologies. We had a swap for the race lead. Leach ceded the position to Nick Biddy, who is now leading his first laps of the race. Leach and Zilich are the only other 2 to have led laps this evening thus far, other than Biddy. He is now the 3rd car to lead the race. Leach, I'm looking at it here. We are on lap 38. Leach has already led 30 of those laps. It's been an incredible race Leach has put down, but unfortunately, the laps here early on that you lead aren't going to mean a whole lot late in this race. And here comes the backpack. They have caught up. They're within a second of the leaders now as they begin to run them down, and it might be an all-out scrap. As now Skylar Herring loses that draft, I believe, of the 3-car pack, and he'll be all by himself and more than likely fall to the pack behind that is laying way behind. You just see them coming into frame there. And actually, that's the number 25 and the number 6. That's Weatherford and David. They have not even They're still 5 seconds ahead of the clutches of the furthest back pack. We have broken up in the field here. Leach continues to follow in the tracks here of Biddy. Then it's Sisk, Zilich, and Holler rounding out your top 5. And now Zilich, here he is, looking to the inside. He gets there on Sisk. He puts Sisk in the wall, I believe. There might have been some contact there, might not have been.
Nice job.
Zilich got in there very hot. And yes, Sisk not happy about it. You heard him over the radio. There, he said, nice job to the number 11 of Anthony Zilich. And you don't see a mistake like that out of Zilich very often. He got in there really hot, and that's going to cost that pack some time. The apology there out of Anthony Zilich. Definitely one of the more fair drivers we have. You saw it at the bottom there. Leach got into the wall, and now Zilich comes into the pits. Green flag pit cycles kickoff from Daytona. He's trying to short pit, maybe just pitting based on strategy. Also might be trying to see if he can catch a yellow here and inherit the lead like he did earlier under that pit strategy. You see Cornwell there already in the pits. He must have come in the last lap. I believe there might be some cars further ahead of Zilich there. No, that's the pace track. We'll have a look back up to the front of the field here. If I can get there, maybe. Yeah, here we are. It is Nick Biddy continuing to lead the race. He's got Connor Leach close in tow, and then it's Holler and Sisk after their little wall scrape. After Sisk's little wall scrape, they split up, and then Zilich went into the pit lane and did not help out anybody behind. And as I say that, here comes Zilich out. He is going to get lapped by your race leaders. He'll be on the 4 fresh Goodyear Racing Eagles. He'll try to race his way back up to the front and maybe unlap himself in the case of a caution flag. And you got to wonder now, you see that happen. When do the leaders pit? Nobody knows. It's going to happen eventually, though. Obviously, it has to happen eventually. And that's one of the main questions that's on everybody's mind. When will it happen? It doesn't happen this time by. And now Leach jumps back under Biddy to take the race lead once more. Nobody coming down the pit lane this time by. The pits stay clear. And it's Connor Leach at the front of the field, tandeming with Biddy. Behind him, it is Holler and Sisk. They tandem for the 3rd and 4th position, trying to chase down your race leaders. Here on lap number 43, we're at 78 laps to go in the Daytona 300. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying this racing content so far and you want to see more of it, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Car Guy Gaming YouTube channel. Once again, welcome to the community. We love to have you. We love to have racing here on Wednesday evening. Hopefully you all are having just as good of a night as I am, and hopefully these drivers are. And yeah, the Facebook link to this group, you can join the series, is down in the description. Gotta have an iRacing subscription, gotta have the tracks we go to. But yes, we will have cash prizes. So if you want to get in on that, please be sure to go ahead and join, especially if you're interested in racing and have a passion for it as much as we do. We would love to have you, and I'm sure you'll have a great time.
I don't think you're going to finish this race, my man.
Oh, into the wall.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Every time I come underneath you, you just cut down in front of me.
Oh,
I'm
and
not
we
going
might
to
have
let up
problems.
when I'm on pressure tires.
Sis, and Holler on the wall there, but Sis just said
Yeah, we
that
don't know how to
Zilich
pass. I got
might
it.
not
Anthony
finish
Zilich
this
can't
race.
pass.
Wow.
Runs you over on fresh tires.
Wow. There must have been an issue
You shut
there
the door on me like 20 times.
between Zilich and Sisk that I missed. And once again, I'm
Lap
brand new to this
45, dude,
broadcasting,
calm
so
down.
if I miss anything that occurs,
Exactly,
because
it's
I'm
at
not good at
45.
this.
You're blocking like it's for the lead on
Let's
the
see
final
what
lap.
happened here with Zilich and Sisk. Obviously, they had contact
You pushed me
earlier.
on the wall twice.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here with that
Zilich
garbage.
did get in there a little bit and then doors him.
We'll watch it after the race.
Sis
I didn't
comes
push
down,
into the
but
wall.
Zilich, and then
I mean,
Sis got in
you were
the
overdriving
wall,
the
and
corner
so
repeatedly.
did Holler.
I watched you wash
A
up.
big
like,
save out
for
of both
30
of
laps.
these drivers. Wow.
I watched the 11-year-old push me into the wall.
Mine is not
Pretty
working here
friggin'
for a
obvious.
minute.
You can't win the race from the trailer. Just remember that.
You can't win the race from the trailer. What a great quote. And there, that one might have to go down into quote book. You can't win the
Stick to
race
Gen
from the
4
trailer.
stuff. Don't be so soft.
But right now, up at the front still, it's Connor Leash. Anthony Zillich looking to unlap himself. Skylar Harrod having some fun. He's one of the lap machines.
You don't have a league without me, so you need to settle down, bud.
Wow. Yeah, Nager is getting out here. Zillich takes back his lap.
Look at that. Connor's smart. He doesn't cut down in front of people with fresher tires.
I'm trying to see
You
how
realize
many.
how blocking works in racing, right?
And I believe, I'm just trying to see where Bob Cornwell is. He has 5 laps down to the rest of the field. I'm not sure what happened to him. But he was on the pit lane for quite a while and lost 5 laps to the rest of the pack. We come across for lap number 48. Here it is 73 laps to go in the Daytona 300. Of course, from Daytona International Speedway. The first points race here in the Legends of Stock Car Racing Championship Season 1 Racing 1. Connor Leach still the race leader. He's all by himself. Possibly trying to get the draft off Anthony Zillich. Zillich is so fast. I don't even think he's going to be able to catch him. Well, I say catch him. Obviously not going to catch him on fresh tires. I don't even think he's able to stay in the draft here. In the wall. It's Biddy. A big smack to the outside safer barrier with the number 32 machine. Here you have a look at it. Out of 4. Just gets way out of the groove and hard in the wall. That might force his hand on a pit stop here. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Still no one else has come down to the pit lane for Sunoco Racing Fuel or Goodyear Racing Eagles. So far, it's only Anthony Zillich and Bob Cornwell that have pit on this cycle. And yeah, you can see the difference between the fresh tires, even on a super speedway. Look at Zillich just drive away from Connor Leach here. He's just able to do it. Anthony Zillich, Connor Leach, 2 of the best drivers that we have here in the series, and they're showing you how to get it done here at Daytona. .56, approaching 10 o'clock here on the Eastern Coast. In the Eastern Time, we're happy to have you, and hopefully you're having just as good of a time as all these young men and women are out on the racing track. Racing track, I sound like an idiot. The racetrack here. And yep, here he goes. Connor Leach comes into the pit lane along with Nick Biddy and a white machine back there. That is Nick's, not Nick's, it's Caleb's, who jumps into the pit lane behind him.
Carson.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
What stage at 50?
70, Ryan told me.
I thought you guys said it was at 70.
Yeah, I have it written down as 70. Apologies for the confusion. We'll just go to lap 70 here.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm... Oh, my God.
Oh, here he goes, Anthony Zillich.
Wait.
Right as this confusion's going on, he
Y'all
takes
got
the
me
race
confused
lead
now.
back.
Hold on.
But everybody else will have fresh tires. There's Biddy, and now you see Cornwell going underneath of Leach as Leach rejoins back onto the racing surface on the back stretch of the Daytona International Speedway. Apparently some of the drivers were not listening, particularly in the drivers' meeting. They did not know when the competition cautions would be flying. We already have one on lap 20, the other one is on lap 70, and then obviously the end of the race. Welcome in, we're happy to have you.
Carson, where you at?
We mean where I'm at. I'm sitting here in a chair.
Hello?
Hello, hi, I'm here. Can you not hear me?
So you gotta turn on all seats there.
Can you guys hear me or no? I'm confused.
Yeah, we can hear you. I don't think Anthony's got all teams on.
I'm not surprised.
Carson, switch your mic to race control.
Did you say I'm not on all teams?
Sorry, I'm not sure how to do that. I'm new to this stuff.
On all teams, yes.
How do I switch my mic to race control? Apparently I should do that.
Hello, Carson?
Hi, hello? Can someone tell me how to switch my mic to race control so I can talk to this kid? I mean, I say kid.
I think you gotta go with F10 and then set your transmitter to race control. That's an option. Or you should be able to just right click on your own name. You can do it that way.
Oh.
Yeah, you got
Carson.
to get to it.
What? Hello? What?
Carson, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Or no?
Anthony, we were talking to Carson to go to race control since he is race control, not you.
I understand that, bub.
How did Anthony do it? He should tell you how he did it so I can do it.
Well, running 70 now, but yeah, the caution was supposed to be on 50.
Really? Ryan told me 70.
You literally said a 20-lap run, then a 50-lap run. Is this your first league?
I'm
No,
gonna
I
actually
said
have to figure
20,
out how to
50,
put
and then
myself
70
in an admin
lap
chat here.
to lap 120. That's what I said
Like
in the
how
meeting.
to turn myself into admin. I'm actually struggling. This is really sad. Wow, I don't actually know how to do this. I'm so sorry, guys. This is first race is gonna happen. We're getting the first race jitters out while we can. I honestly might have to go onto the interwebs to figure out how to do this. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if the Reddit can help me out. Okay, apparently this is what I need to press. That's not it. One car in the wall. Caleb Sisk.
Yellow flag is out.
And that was a big crash there. Let's see what happened. Oh, Sisk came, or not, that's not Sisk, I'm sorry. Biddy came down.
Well, I don't know
And
how
they got
to hear
turned.
Carson. I went to race control, drivers, teams, all that. I can't hear him.
I'm trying to figure out how to switch to race control. Can someone ask him how he did it? Because I'm actually stupid.
Hey, just curious, did you throw that or did you?
I did not throw that.
You did?
No, I did not.
Oh, the game did.
Yeah.
Oh, did they both wreck? Did two people wreck?
Yeah, there were 3 cars. It was Zilich, Sisk, and I believe
Can you hear
Biddy.
me now, Carson? I'm on race
All right,
control.
we'll save that. Well, I'll save the whole race, but
I
mark
can hear
that.
you, Anthony.
Mark that. Yeah, mark down all the incidences. So just mark down what lap they on right now on like a pad of paper, or
What lap
Word or
was that? That
something,
was,
and we'll look at it.
so that was 56. So we have 5 and 56 thus far. Hey, while you're here, do you know how to change my in-game chat to race control?
Don't know. I'll have to figure that out later.
Well, yeah, but everybody's telling me to do it, but they won't tell me how.
I don't know how to do that, dude. I don't know how.
Yep, I don't either.
I guess we got some trolls in here.
Dude, I don't know. That's something that I could have been brought up back in questioning.
They're
I
gone
knew
now.
Nobody knew what was going. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm just
I'll
right
figure it
now.
out.
I'm focused. Yeah, maybe Google it. I'm not sure because you're an admin, so you'll be able to
Somebody
change
want to
things. So just
explain
maybe
what
try Googling it.
Yellow's for?
Just put like iRacing.
There was a 3-car crash. I believe it was in 3 and 4.
Just type in like iRacing race control chat. Just do that and see what comes
Yeah,
up.
I am. That's exactly what I typed.
All right, I All right, cool. All right, I gotta go. I want to wreck somebody. We just lost a lot of people.
What do you mean you want to wreck somebody?
Can you hear me, Michael?
I don't want to wreck somebody.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm looking at my phone and back up, and I almost
Yeah, I just
I
had
almost rear-ended
somebody try
somebody.
to take me
All right,
out.
let me. All
and they
right, let
spun
me mute my
themselves
mic.
out.
okay.
So is that like the stage or no?
No, that will be on lap number 70. Ryan confirmed that.
Know where Carson is. We were supposed to have a stage caution at lap 50, but
Anthony
that never
said
happened.
70.
It's 70.
We were supposed to run to lap 20,
I'm
and
just
then
going
to lap
off.
50,
I'm just going
and
off
that
what
would have left
Anthony
a
said.
70-lap window in between stage 2 and the finish. But that didn't happen, obviously.
That's the way I understood it in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know if some people didn't understand it. Caleb, I don't know what his problem is. I don't know.
I do want to say a
I
lot of these
understood
guys
that
that came in are all
stage
friends
break
with each other. Like the
20,
71,
Right.
go to the end.
the other guys, they all came in together. I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw that. They're all
I
friends. So
I don't
I
know.
hope
Some
they're
people
not
just
mad
like
at
to be mad,
admins
I
or
guess. I
anything.
don't
We're
know.
running this really well.
He
That
was
was
blocking
just
me
on
when
them.
I had fresh
What
tires
happened
and
there?
I was a
Did
lap
Anthony
down.
try to
Why
wreck
is he
somebody, or
racing
what
me?
happened?
I'm not even.
No,
I'm
I
not
have
even
no
coming
clue.
down
I
for
was way
position.
back because I did
And then
a
he
late
got mad
pit
at me.
strategy.
Well,
I have no clue.
to me, it
You
looked like the 32 just came down. Like, it didn't look anything malicious or intentional. It just kind of came down.
Once or twice.
That's up to you to
Like
look
that
at that.
can
I can't do that from where I'm at
Well,
right
yeah,
now.
but I
You
also
can
have the
go
live
back and do
stream,
that.
so we can
Well,
we can
yeah. I
review it
mean,
after
we're
the
both
Yeah.
gonna end up
race.
on the fence when he
Exactly.
cuts down on
'Cause
me
there
while
was
I'm
There's one
some-
thing I was
there.
going to say.
I mean,
Because
Go
it looked
on.
like.
I can only let
All
off
right,
so
we can
many
talk about it
times.
afterwards.
Yeah, we can talk about that later. I just
All right.
want to
Going to
say,
70?
I don't remember what I was going to say. You're doing a good job.
No,
I'm
Just
we're
trying.
gonna just ride
if
out
you
to the
no,
end
you're doing a
now.
great job. Just if someone causes the
Well, that would've
caution,
been
then
good
right
to
click
know.
on their name, but just keep highlighting my name for the
Yeah,
and
so
call it
I
when
asked.
the
I don't know what the
leader comes
strategy.
past lap 70.
Yep, you
I
got
mean,
it.
if you want,
And then all right,
I
and
can't
then
hear
we'll just
Carson
do
for
what we
some
can
reason.
from
We
there.
could just
I told everybody they're getting one
possibly
fast
just
repair.
throw
So if
another
they
yellow
used
real
it and
quick
that
and let
caused a wreck
everybody
that was going to
reset,
take
because
them out of the
obviously
whole
there was
race,
some
that's not on us.
miscommunication or
So
something.
I'm
Right.
trying to
It's the
run it
first
to where you have
official
it's on the
rebirth.
driver. We're not making it on the
So
admin.
if you go into F10,
It's not single
is
file
there
restart, is
a
it?
blocked
What's
out thing
Anthony
on the
doing?
left side on all teams for you?
I figured it out.
All right, but it's
Hold
not
on,
single
it's kind of
file
hard to mess
restart,
with my
is it?
keyboard
What's
and
Anthony
drive. It's on
doing?
the other side of my
I don't
desk.
know.
All right, well, maybe just check with him. I don't know if it's single file or not. It just says stay behind 71, but
All right,
he's in
race
front of
control.
me.
Can anybody hear me?
We can now.
I can hear you.
How about Anthony? Can Anthony hear me, or is he still having problems?
I can hear you now. It's saying my all teams is muted. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to look into that. I didn't even do anything to mute it.
If it's gonna come, you can click on that. You just think you can go to the I9 files and change that, but you're gonna want to do that.
All right. Well, race control. I'm gonna go ahead and clear up something real quick. Ryan confirmed that it was 20 laps and on lap 20 and then lap 70. It is a 50 lap run between the cautions, not on lap 50.
That's what Anthony said.
Thank
Yeah.
Anthony did
My
the whole
communication
lap
with Ryan was
everything, so I'm going
misunderstood
off what
because
he said.
what I had
So
written
he
down
said
and
20
what I
lap
sent him in the
20, lap
picture
70,
showed
then end of the race.
lap
So I'm
20,
just
lap
going off
50,
what he
Yeah.
lap
said.
120. A 20 lap run, a 30 lap run, then a 70 lap run.
Okay. Well, obviously I wasn't in the driver's meeting. He told me 70, so I'm just running it at 70 at this point. I'm sorry, but that's what he told me.
I'm good with that. I just wanted to know something one way or the other.
Yep. We
Green
will do
flag,
it on
green
lap 70.
flag.
All right, and apologies after all the technical difficulties. We're back. Green flag racing at Daytona. Back up to the lead. It is Connor leading the field once again. He has led most of this race. And with that last crash, we've got quite a few cars that are out of the race now. Very unfortunate. And they're going to go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm going to go ahead and look back here. We're going to go ahead and look back at that incident one last time here. You know, just to get a sense for what occurred under that caution. I was just as confused as some of you guys were, I'm sure. So the 32 comes down, and then the 11 just tries to save it and is busy wrecking him. Wow. Ooh, man, what a hit to the outside wall. Oh my goodness, what a slam. Look at that hit right there. That is massive. Out of the number 32 machine. That's Nick Biddy. He is now out of the race. What a shame that is for the number 32 machine. Anyways, Connor Leach, Ryan Holler, and Jonathan Wright are your top three. Wright has made his way back up into a podium position. All right, back to the racing at hand. We are 3 wide for the race lead at the front of the field here. Incredible racing we've had going on. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am. And if you are, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. As now Jonathan Wright, your dual winner last Wednesday, is in the race lead. It has been an incredible race thus far. And Leach now looks to take it back. Leach has led most of the race. You see Michael Lanphier there in the 4th position. Behind them is Anthony Silich all by himself. I believe that is the lap car just up the road of Weatherford. And yes, it most certainly is. He's about to go 2 laps down, as we've only got 5 on the lead lap for the time being until we get to that lap 70 caution.
I about busted my ass right there.
And apparently there was an incident going on there with your race leader of Jonathan Wright. And I do apologize for any language that you may have heard over the radio, as I do always. Unfortunately, I cannot control that. I need to have that on at all times. Yep. He almost ran over the lap car of Weatherford. That is Darrell Weatherford, the number 25 U.S. Armed Forces machine. But right now, up at the front, it is Jonathan Wright. And a quick little known fact about it, Jonathan is a police officer in his daily life. And it's awesome to have the privilege to get to share a league and race with this fella right here. He is an incredible race car driver, as he's proving right now his elite
By the way, I can
state
hear
at
you now,
Daytona.
Carson. I was able to get that unmuted in time.
All right, sounds good. As we get a transmission there from Anthony Silich. All right. I pressed the wrong button, and I don't know how I missed the space bar. But we're back to green flag racing. We're still green flag racing, as here goes Leach to the inside. He's looking for the race lead. Does he grab it? I believe he will. Off of turn number 2. Not clear. No, he's not. Right to the outside. Looking for the race lead. And David, Herod, Biddy, and Sisk are all out of the race. We got 4 DNFs already, and we are just over halfway through this event. And as we come back to the line, this will be the last lap before the competition yellow. Leach gets into the door right there just slightly. And now Connor Leach back to the race lead, as he has done many times this afternoon. He leads from Daytona. And now Leach starts to drive away just a little bit. Not going to get too far with the slipstream. But he drives away for the time being. Big damage now to the front of Michael Lanfier's number 13 Chevrolet. Not sure what went on there, but he's got some massive damage on the front of that machine. And still up at the front of the field. That's not what I wanted to
Yeah,
do.
throw it, man. 70.
So Carson, we're on 70, coming to 71.
Caution, yellow flag.
Yeah, I know. The caution thing doesn't want to work sometimes for some reason. I press it and it does nothing.
It stays there. Connor.
All right, stage caution. I say stage. Segment caution is out. This is the last one of the race. We will, unless of a wreck, be green the rest of the race. Man, I got a little bit of a panic there for a second. I was in the other tab editing the stream just a little bit. And they got to lap 70. Very easy to get sidetracked there as the caution does come out. I believe Cornwell, yes he does, has the free pass in the number 00 machine. Wait, Cornwell, hold on. Cornwell should not have the free pass. He's 3 laps down. Weatherford's 2. You would think Weatherford would get the free pass there, but I suppose not.
This is gonna be a fun post-race meeting.
Yeah, definitely. Does anybody know, did Cornwell in the 00 get the free pass there?
Yeah.
I thought the 25 was supposed to get it because the 25 was a lap ahead of him.
Yeah, but he didn't get stuck behind the leader.
Oh, all right. Thank you. And here the field comes down the pit lane. This will be their second to last stop of the evening, I believe. I think, well, they might make one more, but I think they can run it on this stop and one more. We will see what happens. As, wow, this is a terrible angle of pit stops here. My apologies. As Leach goes for 2 tires and some Sunoco Racing fuel. And down and away.
I'm pitting, guys.
Here they come down the pit lane once more. Leach, are you okay? What's happening? The race leader, Connor Leach, stopped on pit lane. What's going on with the 71? He stopped on pit road.
No clue.
Did he pass his pit box? No, he's up all the way at the end by me.
Yeah, he stopped just like in the center of pit road. He's not in a pit box or anything. He's just he's on pit, like the actual pit lane still.
I don't know. He's got a mic.
Yeah, Leach, are you good, brother? What happened? And he's got it back rolling. And Connor
Probably had
Leach
to pee.
there.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I just wanted to make sure that he was okay, because obviously we can't go green flag with a car stopped on the pit lane.
Fuck it, send it.
And once again, apologies for the language that you may hear. Do not repeat it, unless you, of course, are an adult. But in the meantime,
He's gonna slingshot us.
he might. He's coming hot.
He's gonna do what I did last week.
Oh yeah, after your wave around.
Green flag, green
Yep.
flag.
He's not gonna get there. He's in 3 and 4. I lied. Here he comes. And look at the restart from Connor Leach. He's not gonna get all the way up to the front, but he's gonna get a pretty solid run. Tight there with Michael Landfair. There was contact.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to get in your way there, Mr. Leach. Next time, use my whole car up to get around me.
Leach is ripping to the outside for second place. It's been an incredible restart out of Connor Leach in the number 71. The dominant car of the day, now looking once again for the race lead on Anthony Zilich. He'll duck to the outside. He guys him. A big crash. Anthony Zilich goes around along with Jonathan Wright.
What a clown.
I'm not sure what that was.
How was that?
That was somebody getting right hooked into the
71
wall.
just killed him. Why though? The 71 has no beef with him. Why would you do that? Wow, he just turned right down into him.
I know, I was right behind all that. And I don't know if my car took the beating or what.
What was seriously? What? That's awful.
Well,
He's gonna be called to the admin office after that.
I don't know what that was.
Connor, you're gonna need to stay after the race to have a meeting with us. I'm not sure what that was about.
No, just tell him to come to the post-race meeting. We'll observe everything.
That's what I said. I told him to stay after for the meeting.
All right.
There's a lot to break down. He just completely destroyed the 11.
Yeah, I have no clue what that was. I really don't know what just happened there. I was behind. I literally got a front row seat for that whole thing. I have no
What do you want
clue
me to
what
do,
the fuck
Carson?
just happened
Drive
there.
this thing back around again?
Oh,
Are
great.
pits closed?
Around, I guess.
And he closed the app, which means they just came here to cause trouble. We might have to kick all those guys.
You think Leach just came here to start problems?
I don't know. He's running clean the whole race
I
and
know.
meeting, and
He
then
was
I don't know what the
he was
fuck.
the dominant car of the day. He was the best car of the race.
He's a 4,000 I rating. Did you look at his I rating when you joined the server? He's got a 4,000 I rating. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Did you say he left?
Yeah, he left.
He left the league?
He left the race.
Oh, the race? I'm not surprised. So then he's not even going to be in the meeting.
I don't know. We'll see. I have no clue. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was complete bullshit. Now I feel bad for Anthony. Did anybody else get wrapped up in that?
Jonathan, right?
He
Dual
got
winner.
wrapped up
Yep,
in
dual
that?
winner destroyed.
Does he have a fast repair?
I believe so, yeah. I believe both of them do. Wait, Zilich might be... Hey, how many of you guys got fast repairs just so I can know? Because I'm sorry, that was complete BS.
I got one, but I gotta get to the pit box to use it.
By the way, you guys can pit next time under closed pit road with that. I will clear that. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was. That was complete BS.
Do they have fast repairs?
Yep, both of them do.
Well, at least they were able to save it to lap 80-ish, but goddamn, I don't know if we should extend the caution extra lap.
Well, when are they
Surprised
going
I can steer
green
this
here?
thing.
In 2 laps, we're on 2, so there'll be 1 after this. If they have fast repairs, they should be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that was. He drove through the field like a badass out of hell, and I was giving him props. I'm sitting here
I
in
know,
my
me
car
too.
like,
And then he just killed him.
I was like, oh man, he's fucking wheeling it, go buddy. And then on turn 1, he
Yep.
just
Yeah, I don't
dive
know.
bombed into fucking Anthony for some reason.
Yeah.
I gotta see, did they leave the league?
I'll go look.
I'm trying to drive and look, but I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm so taken back
Okay,
by that.
preferably, I mean this respectfully, can we watch the language a little bit? Just because
Me?
I am live streaming. Yeah, the language, can we watch it just a little bit?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that you
No,
were streaming my voice.
It's fine. Well, I can't exactly mute it.
Oh,
I gotta
thought
have
we
the
were in a
desktop
private
audio
chat.
up. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were in a
No,
private chat. I didn't know.
dude, it's fine. It's okay.
All right, well, that's mubby. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know what that was. That was,
Let me see here. Do you know what
I
Leach's
can't...
Discord user was?
What?
Leach, do you know what his
What?
Discord user was?
Yeah, it was Connor71. He changed it to his number.
Is he still in the league? I don't know if he is.
He might have just pulled out of the league
Yeah, he left.
completely. What about the other guy, Nick Biddy? His name was on there. It was like Biddy something.
Yeah, I don't see him in here either.
He brought all those guys in.
Who else was here? Who else was it? I'm looking up at the...
I think the
Sisk,
3 car
Caleb
was, I
Sisk.
think the 6 car was, the 23 car was, the 6 car, and the 71.
Yeah, Herod,
Those 5
Sisk, they're
guys
all
were
gone. They're all gone. They all left. So yeah, they just came here to start trouble. Do you need to pit, or are you just gonna send it?
No, I'm good.
Oh, your car is destroyed on my screen.
It didn't give me any. It didn't give me any
even in here
damage.
still?
It didn't say. It didn't say
No,
that
him
I
and
have
all
a
his
meatball
little
in
friends
it.
left the game, the league, everything. They just came to start
No,
problems.
I'm gonna stay out unless I have bad damage. I'll pit, but no, I plan on running it down. I don't know what my damage points are.
I
It
sense
doesn't
some
say
bands
on my
coming
screen.
this way.
I don't know what my damage points are because I didn't see that. I was taken back by the whole thing, so I might have a lot of damage, but I didn't get a meatball, so it says I'm fine to race. So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
race.
you got. Do you have a
It
fast?
appears we're gonna have to do some recruiting.
Do you have a fast repair or no?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. So I will use it if I have to, but like I said, I don't have a meatball, so I'm fine. So I'm gonna focus and race.
You might be a little slow.
Anthony,
All right,
if
well,
I
go
hit you,
race.
it won't be on purpose.
All right.
All right,
Green
well,
flag,
we're
green
going
flag.
back. Green flag. Again, I apologize for all the language and all the chaos. We had some, I guess, some snipers that destroy the race, but we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. We go back green flag racing for 42 more laps. And Zilich already looking for the race lead after nearly going upside down in turn number 2. He went upside down last week in the duels. That would have been the second time the 11 machine has gone over. But instead, he does not holler, looks slow with the damage, and Anthony Zilich is up the front of the field. Behind him, it's the number 29. He holds on to the number 13 of Michael Lanfear. Then it's Jonathan Wright, Bob Cornwell, who is a lap down.
How many people we got left? What, like 6 again?
Yeah, we got 6 cars left to run him. So yeah, 6 machines left
Oh,
racing.
we got trolled hard.
Yeah, 100%. We need to do some more recruitment races and get some guys that are serious about this crap.
I was suspicious of that Nick guy. He was kind of doing some stupid shit in practice, but yeah, I didn't know they were all little click there.
Right, yeah, Ryan told us to look out for him, and apparently we need to look out for all of them. And it sucks, too, because they were, like, the 71 car, they were racing really good in the beginning.
Well, yeah, I mean, practice I ran side by side with 71 for like 20-something laps with no issues. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of speechless.
Yeah, me too. I can't believe Leach did that. He's led, like, 3/4 of the race thus far. He's been the dominant car.
Well, he does have an I rating of like, I don't know what it was, like 3,900 or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
25 in the
I
wall.
rating.
That was Weatherford. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but we'll move on from it and continue racing. Bottom line is we got the guys we know now.
Can we have this conversation after the race, please?
Yeah, that's fine.
Some of y'all are young enough to do both. I'm having trouble driving and trying to listen to y'all.
Yeah, my bad. I just like to talk while I'm driving.
Yeah, we know Anthony. Anyways, back up at the front of the, I say back up at the front of the field. We're still up at the front of the field. It's Zilch, Lancaster, right? Holler back there with the damage. Then it's Weatherford, who also, I believe is also driving. And Cornwell still down -3 laps. And they're all singled out right now. Nobody's going anywhere or going anywhere anytime fast. They're looking and waiting to go side by side here. Looking for the race lead out of 4. And as they cross the line this time, it'll be 37 laps remaining from Daytona. In the Daytona 300 and the season opener of the Legends of Stock Car Racing Championship Series C1 Race 1 here exclusively on the Car Guy Gaming YouTube channel. You're watching it live here, so be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are enjoying thus far. And here we go, right as I say that, Lanfear to the outside, looking for the lead over Anthony Zilch. Can he get it off of 4? He's got help from the 0-4. That is Jonathan Wright, your dual winner, giving a push to Lanfear. It's Zilch at the line. 36 laps to do it from Daytona. Holler the draft with all that damage from the crash. And down the back straightaway. Lanfear still looking for help from Wright. He's looking to get it here, and he will get it. He will clear. Wright not clear, and Zilch trying to fight back on the inside here as he rallies back over the Wright machine in the 04. He will do just that. Now it's Lanfear, Zilch, Wright, and now as I'm about to go through the field, Zilch charging back to the front, and he'll go back to the point, down into turn number 1. 35 to go. Anthony Zilch heads the front of the field once more this afternoon. Michael Lanfear all over the back bumper, looking for it. And he's not happy with the blocking done by the number 11 of Anthony Zilch. But now he's going to have the help from his buddy again, Jonathan Wright. If Wright concludes in here, Holler now 5.5 seconds back. Then it's Weatherford also back there with Holler. And I believe Cornwell is left. Yes, we are down to only 5. 6 drivers of DNF after the 11 that started in some massive crashes, some really big hits we've had this afternoon. You can see the pack back there. It's the 3 cars up at the front of the field. Zillage continues to lead. Lanfear still looking for a way around, and then it's Jonathan Wright in the third spot, followed by Ryan Holler, and then it is, I believe it is, yes, Daryl Weatherford. Zillage continues to lead. Lanfear sideways. What a save! He grabbed the apron and lost a heap of time. That's not going to do Michael any favors. Carrying the number 13 Chevrolet. Now both of them attempt to close in on the number 11 FedEx Office Toyota Camry, who still heads to the front of the field with 33 laps remaining from Daytona. And to the outside, Wright. It's going to be hard to do anything on a one-on-one car battle. But Wright is to the outside. He gets in the outside wall. And now that's going to cost him time. Michael Lanfear slips on through into the second spot, and he's now going to look for the lead. He slides again in the trio. The two behind Zillage. They appear as though they are starting to struggle as we get to the latter half of this race. One more pit stop still on the horizon. At this point, those guys in the back like Holler and Weatherford, they're just hoping for a yellow and a caution flag. Here with 32 remaining. The top three have all gotten formed back up. They're going to continue to race off of turn number 4. Wright looks for a way around Lanfear. He's not going to get it there. Lanfear now looks to the inside for the lead. But no cigar. Off the front straightaway and down towards turn number 1. Back straightaway. Now it's Anthony Zillage with the race lead. 31 laps to do it from Daytona. You are watching live on the Car Guy Gaming YouTube channel, so be sure to leave a like and subscribe for some more Wednesday night action in the Legends of Stock Car Racing. Off of turn number 4, it's Lanfear looking to the inside once more with help from Wright. Once again, not going to make the move this time by. It's going to be hard for Zillage to fend off these two drivers when he'll have no help, at least for the time being, without a caution flag on the speedway. 30 laps to do it now from Daytona. Now with Anthony Zillage continuing to head the front of the racing field. He's looking for some more help if he can get it. And there they go for the lead. Lanfear, Wright, slipped through Zillage, drops to third. Zillage in the wall. I'm not sure if that was off of a block from Wright or not, but Zillage into the outside wall hard. And now Wright, not gonna get it there. Now Zillage looks to the inside, but he will not have anything for the number 8. Down the back, 29 to do it from Daytona this time by. And squirrely is the number 4 of Jonathan Wright. He'll keep it collected for the time being. And now Anthony Zillage looks underneath. Daryl Weatherford in the number 25 says he's pitting this time by. Gonna go ahead and keep an eye on the race for the lead. To see what's going on here. Michael Lanfear still at the front of the field. Anthony Zillage is looking. Is he inside? He is not. And he will not get the lead in 1 and 2. Michael Lanfear leads him down the back straightaway here, and he gets sideways. Zillage now looking to the outside. Lanfear with help from Wright there, side by side for the race lead. 28 to do it. Lanfear now slides on through with help from Wright. They'll both clear the number 11 of Anthony Zillage. Zillage looking for the switchback off of 4. He will not get it. Let's have a look at that car in the pits real quick, shall we? It's Daryl Weatherford. He'll go down a lap there as the leaders flash past the start-finish line. Lanfear continues to lead. I'm not sure. Holler still has not come in the pit lane. He needs to, with no drafting help at this point and a ton of damage. Now Zillage looks to the lead. They're 3 wide off of turn number 2. And it's a lift out of the throttle from Lanfear. Now it's Wright looking to hold his own on the outside. Zilich grabs the apron just a little bit and bottoms out. Coming out of turn number 4, when does Zilich come down the pit lane? Actually, when does anyone else come down the pit lane? If you're Holler, you gotta come down soon. 26 to do it. Off into turn number 1, Zilich still having to deal with Wright, and Wright gets in the wall. Now that's gonna move Anthony Zilich clear to the race lead once again. And Zilich has really come on as one of the strong race cars in the closing laps of this race. So the other 3 drivers, I said the other 3, the other 2 here, I should say. It's been a rough night, but we appreciate everybody for sticking around. The link, once again, the link to join this league, if you would love to, is in the description of this video. Also, be sure to leave a like and subscribe while you're at it. And we hope you're having a great time out here on the Car Guy Gaming YouTube channel. Back to the racing action at hand. It's 25 to go. And it's still all Anthony Zilich heading the front of the field. Ryan Holler still has not come down the pit lane, still possibly hoping for a yellow flag to fly and come his way. I mean, personally, if I'm Holler here, I would come in now and then use the fresh tires to unlap, or let them pit and he'll be unlapped, and then if a caution comes out, he'll be set. I would not personally be trying to stick it out like he is right now, but to each their own, I suppose. Now getting closer, 20 minutes to the 11 o'clock hour on the East Coast. Anthony Zilich still heads the field with 24 remaining from Daytona in the Daytona 300. They have started to calm it down a little bit after they got close to wrecking several times. I think they've kind of learned their lesson. Holler's still out on the racetrack. Let's go ahead and have a look at him. As well, when I say that, Weatherford is down the back straightaway. He's catching Holler already. He's a lap behind Holler, but Holler could really use the help if he can get it. Surprised Holler's not pitting here. He stays out again, I guess hoping for a caution flag. Lanfear falls way behind, possibly some damage to number 13 race machine. As now, it is the right machine. Looking again for the race lead down the back straightaway. Not gonna grab it this time by. 2 watching live as we exit turn number 4. This time at the line, they'll see 22 to go. Lanfear slides. A big save out of the number 13 machine. He got on the outside wall hard. And it was a big save for the Michael Lanfear machine. He's got a ton of damage, and that could be race over. He slides up hard into the wall, tries to pry it off, gets sideways, an incredible save. Just goes to show you the skill we have out here, and he doesn't lose a ton of time to your race leaders. Holler now falls a lap down. I assume he came into the pit lane there. And now right to the inside for the race lead. I think Zilich might be pitting this time by. He let Holler go. Yep, Zilich is coming down. Down the pit lane he comes. And the last car that needs to make a pit stop now would be Jonathan Wright. Zilich almost misses pit road, but he'll keep it on for the time being. I'm going to switch cameras here before it changes. It does something goofy. And now you got to wonder, you got to think. Wright's got to come down soon because he's going to be at a severe tire disadvantage if he does not do so. Zilich comes into the box on lap number 100. No pit stop violation there for Anthony Zilich. He'll be down and away. And we're looking at Jonathan Wright as he exits turn number 4. Does he come in this time by? He'll stay out yet another lap. In the number 04 Realtree Shell Pennzoil Chevrolet. Keep in mind, this is your dual winner. He knows how to get it done here from Daytona. And we're going to have to find out. Still 2 watching live. He'll lap Anthony Zilich off of turn number 2. And at this point, if you're right, you got to think about coming down the pit lane. You really need to start considering it and start thinking about it. Lanfear, I believe, is still hanging back there. He made his pit stop. Wright's still your race leader for the time being. Yep, there is Lanfear. Wright, the other machine, not to come down the pit lane thus far. With 19 remaining from Daytona, he's one stop away, maybe hoping to catch a caution here and trap all these guys a lap down, get a free pit stop, possibly get a free ticket to win this race. But he needs to come down sometime soon, or at least he needs to start thinking about it. He's pitting this lap. Wouldn't say he'll give up the race lead, but we'll see once he comes out of the pit lane if he will do so, but he comes in this time by. Your race leader, Jonathan Wright, is in, and he will forfeit the lap advantage he had. Tried to run it long, but got nothing out of it. Zilich unlaps himself. Lanfear, Weatherford, and Holler still yet to do so. Into the box goes the number 04 machine. And you can see the other cars flash by and unlap themselves. It's going to be 4 tires, 4 Goodyear Racing Eagles, and fill it full of Sunoco fuel for the number 04. Now the question is, where does he come out in relation to the Anthony Zilich machine? Let's have a look where Zilich is currently running. He comes to the line. There he is. You can see the other guys are all into turn 3 together in a pack. Zilich will definitely inherit the race lead here. And it's not even close. Anthony Zilich rockets out to the race lead. What an incredible pit stop he must have had. Wright's going to have fresher equipment, but I don't know if he can make up that much time. He might have to hope and pray that that backpack starts gaining some serious time. They're 16 and a half back with 18 laps to go. As of right now, they are not currently gaining. They actually lost a 10th that lap. 3 watching live in the closing laps here at Daytona. It's Anthony Zilich up at the front, but we're focused on this backpack that's kind of deformed. And now it's Holler looking for the 3rd position. He's going to go ahead and snag it. Right, 6.5 back off the race lead. Can he make up that time in the remaining 17 laps? You can see Holler riding there. There's Wright. Wright enters 3 as Zilich exits 4. That is your 6.5 second gap. He does gain a 10th that lap, but at this rate, he would need 65 laps to catch Anthony Zilich if he's only gaining a 10th every single lap. That's not what he needs to be doing. He is absolutely not doing what he needs to do right now to stay out in front, or I say to stay out in front, to get the lead back and win this race. Into turn number 3, it's Anthony Zilich one more time. Wright closes over 4/10 this lap. A much better lap out of the 04. He's trying to chase down Zilich and see if he can win this race. The backpack starting to form up. They've gained about a half a second in the lap. I don't think they will never have enough time. And Holler gets in the wall. They keep it together, but that's seriously going to cost them quite a bit of time again. Also not what they need to be doing right now. Anthony Zilich continues to head the front of the field, trying to run away and hide from the 04 of Jonathan Wright as we've gotten separated here at Daytona. 3 watching live with, what is this? This is 15 laps to go, coming to 14 laps remaining. We are excited to have you, and we are excited to be here on a Wednesday night, racing for a win and racing for points. Right now, Anthony Zilich holds on. The gap to Wright is closing. It's only 5.3. Anthony Wright, I'm terrible. Jonathan Wright might have the time to close in and win this race. It could be a showdown with 14 coming to 13 to go from Daytona, albeit if the race stays in under the green flag condition. Weatherford has lost the draft of the 2 cars ahead of him of Lanfear and Holler. And Lanfear and Holler have lost time to your leader. They've lost over a half of a second over the last couple of laps. They are not going to be in contention. Jonathan Wright, 5.1 back. He's gained a second and a half over the last 4 laps. At this rate, he's still not doing quite enough, but after he gets in the slipstream of the 11, he will be there. As Zilic just grabbed the wall down the back straightaway, I don't think it's going to affect him a whole lot. Anthony Zilic rockets onto the front straightaway. The gap is 4.8. Jonathan Wright is closing the gap, but does he have enough time? 12 to go at Daytona. We could be shaping up, even though it's not a pack race, we could be shaping up for a classic finish. Here from Daytona, Wright closes in just ever so slightly more. He's got the faster machine under him right now. He gains 0.2 that in the corner there. And there's another 10th. Wright is chipping away at the lead. 12 to go. He has time. And thank you to everybody in the chat looking alive. Give me the nice compliments. I appreciate it. Like I said, we are excited to be here. We are about to shape up for a great finish. We'll have a look at the intervals as they scroll across the top here. It's 3.6. Wright doesn't close a whole lot this time. And here they go. Wright does not gain there. I'll have to see when the interval ticks back past, if it switches again. Across the line, it's Zilic, and Wright only gains a 10th that lap. That is not what he needs. But over the last 5 laps, he has closed the gap. 3 seconds, he has time. But you gotta think, Wright not gaining as much now, although here he goes, he picks it up once again. Starting to gain more time back from the field. Maybe trying to see what's going on here. As he rolls across the line, it's 3.3 over the last scoring loop. Holler and Lampier are out of contention without a caution. They will never run down a race leader. It is still in the realm of possibility for the Jonathan Wright machine. He's going to need more. There, he gains the most time in 1 and 2.
Sorry about that, Ryan.
And it appeared to be problems with Ryan and Lanphier. Go ahead and have a look here real quick if anything crazy happened. What a slide. Lanphier been very slidey. Ryan had to check up big time, and that is, if they weren't out of it before, they will be now. Zilic crosses the line, and it's 3 seconds the gap to Jonathan Wright. And as Wright inches closer, he'll eventually get into that slipstream and gain even more. With 8 to go, does he have the time? Number 11, FedEx Office Toyota continues to lead the field. Wright has only gained a 10th so far this lap. That is not enough. Right now it's 2 tenths now. He still needs to be gaining more. As we come back this time, we'll see 7 to go. And I fear here that Wright might be running out of time. 3 watching live for what could shape up to be an incredible finish if the Jonathan Wright machine can catch. He's 2.8 behind your race leader. He loses in 1 and 2 this time, at least what the interval says. No, he gains it back. Wright starting to run low on time. Can he run back down Anthony Zilic? That's the question on everyone's mind. That's the question on my mind. That's the question on all the viewers' minds. Zilic continues to try to run away. He's playing the game of run and hide. It's whoever wins this, it'll be an incredible race victory. Both of these guys have had spectacular races. Both of these guys involved in some shenanigans, some big crashes. Wright does not gain that lap. He actually loses a couple of thousandths. I fear that the Wright machine may have used up all it was worth. We'll have to find out, though. If he could inch a little closer, he does just a bit. If he can inch closer, he might be able to get closer to the slipstream and gain the time. It's 6 to go. Wright loses again. He is running low on the time. As we come back, it'll be 5 to go. 5 laps left on the docket for the number 11 of Anthony Zilich. 120 laps are going to come down, or excuse me, 115 laps of work are going to come down to this. We'll have to see what happens. Still 3 watching live. Wright gains another 10th. He needs more. Where is he going to find more? We're not sure at this time. Let's have a look at where the other 2 are currently on the speedway. They're entering 1 as Zilich exits 4. And there's Weatherford. Zilich might actually catch Weatherford before the end of this race. Could be wrong, but he very easily could. We'll see what the interval is this time. It's 4 to go in 2.68 seconds. The gap. Jonathan Wright running low on the time here. With 4 to go, Wright's going to need to find something sweet if he wants to get up to the number 11 machine. He'll gain a 10th in 1 and 2. Again, his strongest end of the racetrack. The number 11 Toyota, the FedEx Office Toyota, continues to lead. And you got to be wondering what's going on in his mind. He's got to be stressed, and you got to feel it for Wright as well right now. Trying to run it down, but just cannot do it. He cannot close. I think the 03 has used all he's worth. He loses 2/10 that lap. And now Anthony Zilich needs to pray for no caution flags and a green flag all the way to the end of this race. He got the lead on pit strategy and has not lost it since. He's been in the lead for about 20 laps now. And we'll have to see if he can hold it, I believe. And it is starting to look that way. Trying not to curse it if we can avoid it here. Absolutely do not want to curse any of our lovely drivers. And if you are entertained, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. You're watching the Legends of Stock Car Racing Championship Season 1, Race 1 on the Car Guy Game YouTube channel. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are enjoying. Wright loses more time. He's back to 2.9, and the 04 machine, I think, is about all out of gas here. He's not going to be able to run back down. Your race leader, unfortunately. 1 car in the wall. I heard the noise. Was it the right machine? He looked slow. I think it might have been the right machine. Maybe not. No, Wright did not get in the outside wall. I heard it. Was it Zilich? There's a very good chance your race leader might have grabbed the wall somewhere. I'm looking. He did not. I'm not sure what I heard. Apparently, I'm just hearing things now. We're on the last lap. Anthony Zilich trying to run and hide for all that he is worth. What a run it's been and what a drive it will be. Anthony Zilich down the back straightaway for the final time in the Daytona 300 from Daytona International Speedway. Down into turn number 3, he will go. And out of 4, he will see the checkered flag. Anthony Zilich wins in Daytona. Race complete. The 11 is your winner. Great win there, Anthony.
Thank you. Good run there, John. You had me white knuckling it watching you catch up.
Absolutely. What a spectacular end of that race it was. The congratulations. You see all the sportsmanship
Good job, man.
from all these guys out here. You can
Yeah,
see
good
just
race, man.
how
Good race.
polite they are to one another. And it's Anthony Zilich getting the job done in Daytona. He was upside down here a week ago. And now he heads to victory lane. He wins the first race a Legends of Stock Car Championship. And Anthony Zilic is down the front straightaway for victory celebrations. He'll do the classic burnout in the grass. In the FedEx office, Toyota Camry, the number 11 from Joe Gibbs Racing. At least the paint scheme is not a clue what this team is called here. But that's what we're looking at. And on that, he's in the outside wall. And on that note, we appreciate everybody watching, and we hope you enjoyed this incredible live stream. We will tune in and see you all next time. I believe it is Phoenix next week. I will not be able to stream every race because I don't have every track. But I will stream as many of them as I can. How about we go ahead and get an interview? Anthony, are you up for an interview real quick?
Yeah.
Here, hop in open discussion. We'll do it. All right, we are waiting on your race winner, Anthony Zilic, to hop into the Discord call.
Hey, Carson, go to post-race interview.
Yeah, I probably should do that. That's a good point.
Discord.
Would help if I had some common sense, wouldn't it? All right, we are here with your race winner. It is Anthony Zilic in the number 11 FedEx Office Toyota Camry. And what do you got to say about this race and this race win?
I'm real happy about it. I'm glad I was able to get the win there. Didn't look too likely after I had gotten dumped there or right hooked, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Gotten a couple, gray areas there. But that 70 lap caution there, that saved me, and I was able to put tires on, short pit John, and get the win there.
Right, and you were upside down here last week, and almost upside down here again. So what does this mean? This race mean to you, and especially getting this win after the struggles you've had throughout the week?
I'm just happy to win the season opener. I feel like Talladega and Daytona are my bread and butter tracks. Atlanta here and there. The bigger tracks are my bread and butter. I feel like I'm really good in the draft and know how to hold a line there, and especially I can make up some ground on the long runs like I did there. I was able to start pulling back away from John. But yeah, it's great to win the season opener.
Right, and you were talking about how much this win's going to do for you guys earlier. You were talking about how much you really wanted to win this race. How does this change how you approach the rest of the season, and how does this change your future confidence going into the next races?
Practice, practice, practice. I'm go to the next one and try even harder. Patience. I gotta learn to be patient and win the race at the end and not the beginning. And but yeah, I'll just be going for wins. That's all I can do is just come in there and sneak one in at the end.
Absolutely. Congratulations on the race win. That is Anthony Zilic, the race winner in the Daytona 300.
Thank you.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you can see it right there. That is your race winning car. We appreciate you for tuning in. For all you that stayed for the finish, an incredible finish. Appreciate it. And we will see you next time out on the Car Guy Gaming YouTube channel. Have a great night and make sure to stay safe.